Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the daily scan for Wednesday, February 5th, 2014. All right, yesterday the only announcement was factory orders, and it was sort of in line with nothing big there anyway, with expectations. And today we have the ADP employment report, and then later on in the morning, ISM non-manufacturing index and the EIA petroleum status report, all of which may have an impact on the market more so than what we're seeing right now. A lot of speculation about this pullback, but anyway, let's take a look at what's going on across the pond. Over in Asia was mixed with some green and some red, some bulls and some bears over there. This Asia Dow is kind of a biggie here. Usually don't see a percentage quite that high there. And the Nikkei was up 1.22, and the rest were pretty much not exciting. Over in Europe, we are currently green across the board, although not real solidly green. And from when I looked at it 20 minutes ago or so, it looks like it has come back down a little bit. And you can see here, as we look at each chart, you can see that they have pretty much pulled back from their highs. Okay, let's go over and take a look at our account of futures here in the U.S. We are slightly negative right now, and I wanted to take a look at this chart here. I'm going to drag this, grabbed the wrong one here. Wanted to drag this one over so you can get a better look at the chart. There. If we were to look at, say, like IWM, let's look at IWM. Russell 2000 generally, as a rule, is a leader in the market. Everything else sort of lags it a little bit. So usually it's the small cap stocks that take the hit first, and the larger cap stocks follow. So the Russell 2000, and this is the ETF version of it, is full of small cap stocks. And you can see here that it has been historically playing around with this 50 SMA and EMA moving average until we get up here. And it breaks that support and just tumbles right on down. Now, I put the 200-day moving average. This is a daily calendar, so this would be a daily moving average, and it is a simple moving average. And it's down here around 105, which coincidentally is about where my calendar is at. And I am thinking that now this is the next area of support, not seeing any other real areas of support, maybe here at 108 from back here in November, where it also acted as a resistance. So that may be an area of support. We could probably draw a line in on that if we wanted to. But I think the big one here is the 200, and that's where I'm thinking we might be headed. If we look at the ES, let's look at the 200 on the ES, and that's right here at 1707 approximately. And I can actually, let me just turn the label on that. Show bubble, that's what I want to do. So it's currently at 1707. So we'll want to keep an eye on that particular level. That may be the basement, and we'll see if it crashes through the basement. Now I have an alert here at 16,999, and that's like a panic alert. That's like the sky is falling, ladies and gentlemen. So I don't want to be too full of doom and gloom, but I'm always afraid of this type of activity here. Been through too many crashes and didn't take advantage of them. The two biggest ones for me was 2001 and 2008, where I did not take advantage of those huge market moves. The good old elevator down. Here's the escalator up and the elevator down. So I'll want to keep an eye on that. I don't want to dwell on it too much. Okay, so gold is up $5 from yesterday, and oil's above 98 a tad. Kind of a big jump here, I have to say. A little disappointing, but could be expected because the weather, I think, here in the States has been horrible, and I think that, everybody's having problems transporting energy around, and there's huge demands for things like natural gas. So natural gas is up to, let's take a look at a chart there for natural gas. It's been on a tear, I guess you could say, and it still is. So it's doing well, and hasn't done hardly anything for years here. So that's a point of interest as well. Now let's take a look at the account. I'm going to bring this back over here so you can see what's going on. All right, so yesterday I did get into LinkedIn, but this is an earnings play. This is not a CSSv2 play. If we take a look at a chart, zoom in one here. I went very deep in the money on this bear call spread yesterday. I'm just thinking that the earnings, which is tomorrow after the market closes, is not going to be good. And we hope that we can capitalize on it. And here it is. I got in with 2 positions. And I was looking at 236 for a risk and 264 for a reward. A little bit better than 1-to-1 from a risk-reward perspective. And these were I have these in here because I was just sort of thinking about doing those. That shouldn't say not traded there. I don't know why it's saying that. But I was looking at these strikes, messing around with them. I was hoping to be able to show you the prices today, but they're not there. So, that, like I said, is an earnings play. The rest, MasterCard's doing well. That's a CSSv2 play. And then the 2 calendars that I have on the put calendars on FedEx and IWM are doing well, and I'm waiting for gold to give me a call that I can sell against it. And that's it for the current account, and we can just jump right over into the scan for today. All right, first up to bat is Apple, and we were looking for it to come up here and hit our target, and it has. So that may be setting up. Yeah, I still would do bear call on this one. So yes, this could be setting up. Alrighty, next up is Amazon. Another one that didn't do real well. We have a new downtrend started here, and we will be looking for a target up here. So we need a little bit more time with that one. Boeing, a new downtrend. Still not ready for entry. Baidu, a new downtrend, and we may be moving. Yeah, let's move this one. How's that? So we'd be looking for a target up there. Celgene, new downtrend, not ready, but thinking about it. Chipotle, still hanging in there, though 3 red candles in a row after earnings. It's just pretty much, for the most part, when I see something like this, you can pretty much take a bet against it that day. When you see a huge gap like this, Priceline is about the only one that I've ever seen gap like this and then continue, just keep on marching. Most stocks, at least the ones on my A+ list, when you get a huge gap like this, you can pretty much say that it's going to hang around there for a while, and maybe even try to fill this gap a little bit before it decides which way it really wants to go. So a lot of times those are pretty good bets. And that's what they are, is bets, and that's what anything that we do here is bets. So we're waiting for it to come down here into our target area for a setup. Alright, Costco just keeps heading down, not giving us an opportunity. Chevron, pretty much the same thing, not giving us an opportunity at all. This actually is Enron, I believe. EOG is what's left of the Enron company. Had a very nice day yesterday, but still trading within a range. FedEx. We have our calendar at 120, and it's playing out very well. Didn't quite get up to our target area to give us an entry, so we're going to have to move this over to here and wait for the next full wave. Alright, gold, choppy still. Actually, we might have a trend reversal going on here, so this is no longer valid. We're going to wait to see what happens to it. Google. Alright, we have a setup on Google. We smashed down here really well below the 20. We do like that. So if we get a green and a green this morning or today sometime, I'm getting in at the money. Fair call. Alright, next up, IWM. Not sure what's going on there. It looks like we have a possible trend reversal here, so I'm staying away on that from anything right now, but especially a bull put. LinkedIn, like I said, we have an earnings play in there. It did go red, but with earnings right here, I didn't want to actually call it. I would not do this as a CSSv2 trade. This is just an earnings trade. Has nothing to do with CSSv2. MasterCard, though, is a CSSv2, followed the rules, and we got in. We had to wait for the second day because we didn't. Yeah, we did. We waited for the second day. This was earnings day. We waited for the second day and got in, and that's working out well. 3M. We have our target set with the trend reversal here. So we're waiting for that. Netflix. We're coming down into our target area here. Still need a few more days on that one. Priceline, we may be in a trend reversal with Priceline. That would be a shocker. Here's the Russell. We're looking for, I'll move up to here now. SPX. Same thing, we're looking for a move up into the 80 area on the stochastic. Tesla. Come on. Move. There we go. All right, Tesla, we actually, what's this value here? This is 25.5 roughly. So that's close enough for government work. So they're going on my setup list as a bull put. And last but not least is Visa. Now, nothing there. We didn't get what we were looking for. So that's it for today. I think I covered everything that I wanted to cover. There will be more, and I'm not sure about next week when the company starts arriving here. We're going to have 11 people in this 3-bedroom house, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to find a corner to do a video in or not. We'll see. Time will tell. We'll just have to play it day by day. All right, thanks a heap for watching. Have a great day and happy trading.